Hi, I'm Josanne Wright Callender, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck Educational System, and also consultant to teachers and parents on how to improve child's self-esteem. And one of the best ways to improve a child's self-esteem is through allowing them to learn about who they are and how their body works in space. And that's why interoception is a really important point in learning about oneself, because interoception is the inner sense, knowing what's going on inside the body. And as we said, that one's body sense, knowing that the brain's major goal is to take care of the body. So being able to sense what's happening within the body is truly important. So the more we delve into interoception, the more I'm really surprised with what goes on in this part of our brain's functioning. So I started last week saying interoception appears to open the door to self-regulation. Well, today we're going to take a closer look at how we can encourage our children to become more in touch with these inner senses, which, from all the research that I've seen, can be taught due to the neuroplasticity of the brain. Now, one most often functions methods of enhancing self-regulation, rather, is mindfulness, and self-regulation is linked to the interoceptive network. So we see that once mindfulness is taught and practiced, it cultivates and strengthens the interoceptive network. And to me, it's sort of like the chicken and the egg kind of scenario, which mindfulness helps develop insula, and the insula helps develop mindfulness. And if you remember, we mentioned that the insula is like the switch in the brain. It helps to regulate where we are from moment to moment. Say, like we're daydreaming, and that's our default mode network in our brain. That's what it's called, the default mode network. And then all of a sudden, there's a car that darts in front of our child, and we go into the salience network. And that's when we are called to action and we do something immediately. And then there's the executive functioning network or mode that involves working memory, mental flexibility, and thinking self control functions of the brain. So that's where I get to the chicken and the egg situation. One researcher stated that there's evidence that mindfulness and some of its benefits can be better described as increased interoception as a result of the neuroplasticity changes in the insula and the development of the insula and its surrounding neural circuits may be what cultivates mindfulness. So my takeaway from all of this was that mindfulness and meditation practices were seen to increase internal awareness, and developing that capacity leads to increased clarity of mental processes. And it's sort of like a metacognitive, you're thinking about how you're thinking, but without making evaluations. So I was excited to see that the research on mindfulness, as it is seen by some researchers, is the gateway to attention, regulation, body awareness, emotion regulation, and changes in the perspective of the self. So to me, this is so important for children. So this week, we're going to continue to review some of the mindfulness practices. I'll do some research and find some that we can teach to children. And we're doing this all towards developing their interoceptive senses. And so until tomorrow, I will see you here. Thank you. Bye-bye.